Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the AfterLife Pod, episode 5. Today we have 4 people in total on this wonderful episode, one of them being Runic.
Hello.
We also have Skunk.
Hello.
And we also have Mario.
What's up, everyone?
So yeah, we got a great bunch of people today. It's like crazy that we only have 4 people instead of our typical 6, which is kind of weird, but we did it for once, I guess. Skunk doesn't have to be like, man, we have 6 people on. I want to sit out.
Wow.
So it's great
Call
stuff.
me out.
What? Come on, Skunk. It's obvious.
Listen. All right.
I'm
4
listening.
people. That's a good amount of people. Okay. All right. We don't need any more than that.
Yeah, yeet.
It's
Screw
a
the other
hearty
members.
amount of people.
Whoa, Skunk. That's a bit toxic.
Sorry. Continue.
But just as a friendly reminder, we're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Play Music, or whatever it's called over there, Google Podcasts. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys are more than welcome to listen there, or you can listen on YouTube, whichever one is your cup of tea, I guess. But, some people have the master race of podcast listening, but yeah, it's been a hot minute since our last podcast. It's been technically 3 weeks now, I think. So, it's been a bit.
Indeed.
We'll just blame Skunk for the podcast being 3 weeks delayed.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm over here taking breaks and all that.
It's awesome.
I know
actually,
you guys need me. Oh, it's awesome actually.
It's great. It's awesome.
It's great.
Yeah, so you can attribute all this to Skunk. He was like taking breaks and like doing whatever. It's just like, man, it's hard to get a hold of him.
Wow, so there's actually like a actual Google Podcast app.
Yeah.
Huh.
You didn't realize that?
Well, no, I was just looking. I was making sure. I was like, I thought it was just part of the Google Play Store. Like it was just a section.
Well, no, there's the Google Play Music app, which is supposedly something that people can listen to the podcast on. And then I think there's actually like an actual Google Podcast app too, possibly. I'm not sure.
There's a lot.
I can't tell since I don't have an Android device, and we can't listen to the podcast on Google Play Music because that's supposedly only for Android, which is kind of stupid. But I guess that's their way of like encouraging them to use Androids.
Androids suck.
I haven't used one before, so I have no idea.
So wait, you have an iPhone, right, Rooney?
I think so.
You think so?
Wait, what?
I'm not really a phone guy, but it's like a Sony Xperia or something.
It's not an iPhone. It's not an iPhone.
Is this an Android then? I don't get it. I don't know. Well, it's not. What's bad about it then? There's nothing bad about my phone.
Well, we never said there was anything bad. Oh, I haven't.
We haven't said anything bad. It's just when you said you didn't know what phone you had, we were like, how do you not know what phone you had?
I'm not a phone guy. I literally had a flip-flop phone.
Oh,
flip-flop. Flip-flop.
Yeah. I don't know what it's called. Like a pocket phone. I don't know what the hell it's called.
Phone.
Flip phone. Yeah.
You're close.
I had one of those in like college because I didn't really care about phones.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like you would have been one of those people who would have been like on Twitter or YouTube or Twitch on your phone the whole time during school or whatever in college.
No, I used my MacBook, which we got at the school. So it's like,
high class area. We don't need no phone. We got a
high class MacBooks over here.
No, it's a media school. I mean, you kind of have to have a
MacBooks. Rich, high class.
Just have a PC.
Okay, boomer.
MacBook. Okay.
It's okay, Runic. We understand. You're high class.
We get it. Okay. Good.
Yeah. What topic do we want to start with as like our official first topic? That way we can like get the ball rolling, I guess.
Nothing really jumps out at me.
I guess maybe the YouTube Rewind would be a good start. Question mark.
Okay, Runic, what were your thoughts? Let's hear it.
Okay, so when I first saw it, I spent most of my time trying to read what it said before it skipped to the next scene. So I was kind of like, this is kind of too fast. And like, I don't really care about most people they showed there at all. I mean, I guess that's for any rewind, but like, I don't watch people doing makeup, people dancing.
Yeah.
And if like a lot of comments said, it just felt like a top 10 list, which I guess it was, but it just wasn't creative. It just wasn't like any of the other rewinds, and it kind of just killed the whole feeling. You're kind of excited for it, and then it's just that. I don't know.
I think like last year's rewind did so poorly, and they probably just did not want to spend so much money again. I don't even know.
Or they're just taking the safe route. You know, they'd be like, "Hey, we don't." But
The
I feel
thing
like
is,
what they did wrong with this though is that they were like, "Hey, you guys like dislike the last one? Let's like this one." And I just feel like it's a meme now. It's like, okay, let's see how far we can get this dislike.
Yeah.
but it's also kind of sad because I feel like probably a lot of the dislikes is just because they're trying to break the last year's dislike
Yeah.
record.
Well, I mean, it's
But
just
I
fun to
feel,
join the hype train on hating it.
Right.
yeah, that is kind of scary, like the whole hate culture thing going on.
Right.
But I don't know. I feel like they should have done some. Uh, if they made fun of themselves a little bit more, and they bring back like crap, what was he called again? The guy
Will
that does
Smith?
this. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Bring back that. I would have liked it 10 times more. I think.
I think everybody's just too picky. I mean, Rewind each year got worse and worse, and I think we all expect too much of it. I mean, technically it did its purpose. Its job was to show everything that happened in the past year, and it did that. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe they did it, not as perfect as we all think it should, since, maybe some things were too fast or some things we don't think are as relevant, but, we all only watch certain aspects of YouTube, and that's on us for doing that. I mean, I thought probably the dance portion was the most weird portion to include on the actual rewind, because I'm like, I don't think I ever see dancing in the YouTube trending section, so I don't really see how
Right.
that's like relevant. I mean, I can see the makeup stuff since what you see like
Jeffree
James
Star and
Charles and
yeah.
Jeffree Star, or whatever
Yeah.
people
Apparently that's
are.
really big.
But yeah,
I
you
say
see those
Shane
two people
Dawson, but
always there. Is Shane
yeah.
Dawson really into
No, I
makeup?
know he's just been talking to those two people, I think,
Yeah.
but he doesn't do makeup, I think.
Yeah, so I mean, Shane Dawson's been up there, so it's like, of course I can see those three people being up there, even though I don't watch them personally, but like, I see James Charles showing up in the YouTube trending like once a week, so is Jeffree Star, so I'm like, okay, so yeah, makeup's pretty big on YouTube, so of course they deserve to have their moment in there, or whatever else. It's
I
surprising
mean,
on some things.
I did like the whole text thing, but it just felt too fast. Like I liked how they made the people in front of the text or whatever, kind of mix in the text with
Oh
the
yeah, that was
environment,
pretty cool.
whatever.
The
And
editing
I
was nice.
also, yeah, I also really like the music kind of fading in and out in a good
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, they
That's
had
good.
nice transitions for that to where it like kind of changed, like, this moment was about gaming, this one's about like, top 10 liked. So like they did the transitions with the music like that, which I thought was nice. I mean, I always feel like the moments where they're like highlighting certain people or whatever things like with the text, I always feel like that's been short every year to where it's like you have to read it really fast or you're going to miss out on what it actually said.
Right.
But
I
that's
mean,
just
have
because
they
they're trying
usually
to.
had text?
I think they have. Well, I'm saying every year they've had text, and I feel like every year it's still the same thing where you have to read it really quickly, and that's just because they're trying to fit it into a short video.
But wasn't it more like quickly just the names of the people before? I can't remember it being like,
Well, I mean, I guess it
uh,
depends on which year.
yeah, okay.
Well, I feel
Mm.
like they had to have good editing this year because they didn't spend any time filming live stuff, and it was all just
Right.
like clips from other people's videos. So they might as well put as much effort as they can into editing.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the fading the music with the text, like popping in at some points with the tune, I guess. I like that, but I don't know, it's just too much I didn't really care about in it.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think people are just upset that it's not like a very creative
Original
way of
idea.
Like,
presenting what happened.
I'm way more excited to see if PewDiePie does like a rewind. Because
Oh
the
yeah.
the last year rewind he did was literally like 100 million times better than the YouTube one.
See,
Mm.
they wouldn't be able to do this. What I was saying was before is that they wouldn't be able to do this format every year because I feel like it would just be the same people or same like categories every year and just be Minecraft at the top or Fortnite or you know.
I mean, I did see some people complaining about like because a lot of YouTubers have been in the rewinds ever since it started, and then they weren't in this one.
I mean, maybe, if you're in the previous years, maybe you don't need to be in this year. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what you technically like fit to be in this rewind.
I feel
Mm.
like it's almost a tradition though if it's happened like every single year. I don't know.
I mean, I guess it depends on like if you did something like crazy different than
Yeah.
what you did previous years. If you're just like, oh yeah, this guy, yeah, he gets the same amount of views as he did the year before, so we're just gonna include him again because he's still technically one of the most popular. Like, I don't know, I don't think I fully care for that. Like maybe like PewDiePie, for example, he should technically always be included in the rewind because, well, I mean, unless, he somehow like falls down view count wise, then I'm like, okay, well, technically he's not relevant anymore, even though he's most famous on the platform, but, or well, famous in quotation marks, but
I mean,
mm,
but would I be wrong if I said there wasn't as many YouTubers on this one compared to like every other? Because I feel like in the other ones, in a scene where you see PewDiePie, you might see like 20 other YouTubers.
oh yeah, but that's just because they did a lot more special effects for that. They also like made it where there was like 10 YouTubers in one scene, so it's like
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
something they can really do, but in video clips where they're just taking it from your video or whatever, they can't really do that unless they make
Yeah,
the
exactly.
rewind longer. So,
Yep.
Yeah, but that pretty much means like there's gonna be a lot less people you probably just don't recognize just because it's so limited to just like
Yeah, right.
probably like
Just that
40 or
category,
50.
Feel like it's less you, even though the video said it is you.
right?
mm,
Yeah, I'm going back to just like why previous creators weren't on this year's. I think like really if you look at I don't know, I haven't paid that much attention to previous years, but like they had a lot of the staple big YouTubers, I'd say like I don't know, Good Mythical Morning and like Nigahiga, Casey Neistat, and they don't really get any bigger every year. They either decline or stay the same. So really, I think they focus on trends and like big things. I know
well,
like
yeah,
what was it? James Charles had like that drama thing, and
yeah. So I
it's
mean,
just like a lot of people don't necessarily see that as like a big thing that applies to everyone.
well, the rewind's just meant to be showing what trends happened in the past year. So I mean, if you're just a big YouTuber that's still a big YouTuber, you're not a trend. You're not something big or amazing that happened in the past year. So that's why I don't see them making the cut.
Yeah, but that's why they would be in the background sometimes, and not like the front person like PewDiePie
Well, I mean,
in
they don't
previous ones.
necessarily have to include them. They didn't do anything that's like fully amazing. It's just like if you're just having the same year as you did the year before, or the year before that, what's the point in including you if you're just still the same big YouTuber?
To make more people that watch it happy.
I mean, I don't think that's fully the thing. I think its job is just to show what trends happen, what memes that became really popular or whatever. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice, but I just don't see it as necessarily having to be that.
I mean, there weren't too many memes in this one, actually.
No, it's just trends. Like what videos were popular, what video games were popular, etc. That kind of
Yeah,
deal.
one of the video games I didn't even know existed
Oh,
until I
like
saw
number 4 or something.
it. Gamura or I don't know, something G.
Yeah,
Garena, Free Fire.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'd never heard of that
Yeah,
before.
it's like mobile, like PUBG or something.
probably. Because I know PUBG Mobile on YouTube is like really popular, so it wouldn't surprise me if that was like a PUBG ripoff or whatever.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
PUBG Mobile is like one of the most streamed games on YouTube.
What? Okay.
It's like one of the most popular games in the world, I believe. So,
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's like surpassed, I think, probably PUBG on the PC. Like I went to a CS:GO tournament this year, and they had a whole like 1 to 2 hour segment on just like a PUBG Mobile tournament, which is interesting because there's just people on stage sitting on their phones competing. It's kind of weird.
yeah,
That
I
just
know
makes no sense.
it's
I don't
really
know.
popular in Asia, so that's all I know.
Uh,
That's
okay.
why it's a big deal because it's popular in Asia. I assume that number 4 game is really popular in Asia, probably made by an Asian company, so that's why it's probably even more popular.
Like the
Yeah,
thing
they're,
with
they're go ahead.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say like the thing with mobile games is like I feel like the point of having mobile games is just like to have something to do on the go. But if you have the option to play on a PC, like wouldn't it be easier? You have better controls, a bigger screen. I feel like it'd just be a lot more convenient if you have the
Well,
option.
I know China's very restrictive on, or well, I guess a lot of the Asian countries are kind of restrictive on, being able to play games at certain time periods. So, like, I think China implemented a rule where you're not allowed to play like video games if you're like a teenager or younger after like I
Wow.
think like 9 o'clock. So, maybe it's
That is
easier if you're on
weird.
your phone. I don't know if that's how it works, but on your phone you can
Could
be
be.
anywhere, or I think there's like even bots in the games that you play on like the mobile games. So that could also be an incentive because you're playing bots instead of real people like you would on real PUBG, I guess, or whatever. Mm. Plus, I know
Yeah.
in Korea when I visited, a lot of the people there don't actually have like real computers. Well, a lot of them just use PC cafes to play at instead, since those are relatively cheap and they have to maintain them to have like a majority of the games, so you can just play like have access to like 100 games instead of just the couple games that you might buy in a year or whatever. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's easier to, or you need a phone probably more than a PC nowadays anyway. So I guess most people that don't really play games, they can get into it easily without having to buy a PC or whatever.
mm-hmm.
So I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
I
I
mean
don't
if
know.
they
Yeah.
I mean,
really go ahead,
what's that?
Scott.
I was gonna say, I feel like just for mobile games for me, like they just don't have a lot to offer in terms of like gameplay. I feel like they're like all the same, if that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. Like they're just sort of like Hearthstone, great mobile game. I think that's one of my favorites.
Yep.
Um, but like I don't know, like there's games like Candy Crush. Like I don't know, like sometimes there's like I don't know other games
Um,
like that. They don't have a lot to offer in terms of like gameplay. It's usually just the same repetitive thing.
Puzzles. Yeah.
is it weird to say that
Puzzles.
the phone is almost like a boomer and the PC is like the millennial, even though it's
It
the
is.
opposite technically?
Right.
'Cause I feel like the elderly play on the phone way more than the PC.
Probably.
So
Hmm.
kind of weird when you think about it.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
guess that's true. Like older people, they'll probably enjoy like the more repetitive games because they don't have to, you know, advance their skill
Learn a
or
new
learn something
thing.
new.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Interesting.
Yep.
I don't know.
This isn't like on the topic or anything, but what Jay said about like the internet cafes, that was kind of interesting. Like, do you guys think that would work? Let's say like in the US, because I know those don't really exist
No,
here.
Don't they?
they don't really exist in the United States. I mean, there's like a few, but it depends on like if you live in like an actual popular city, or well, one of the actual like capitals of your states or whatever. But I
Yeah,
don't think
I
they
feel
would
like
work, period.
the reason they're so successful in Asia is yeah, probably just the population density and like the
Yes.
popularity of gaming.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
They
'cause I
don't,
mean,
they don't really
mm,
have houses over there, right? They just have like high rise buildings
yeah,
and just
just apartments.
everybody's on. Yeah. So I mean that kind of works for a place like that because you could probably easily fit a place underneath like an apartment like that. So
I mean, I think even if they just opened a couple in like New York or say LA, San Francisco, there would be business. I'd say definitely.
I feel like it would be mostly people that are looking to socialize or find people to talk to be honest.
Yeah, I think
Like, I don't think I would go there just to play, like, a single player game or something.
yeah.
I don't see it ever working in the United States. We're too spread out. Internet
Mhm.
is spotty in different parts of the United States and whatnot. There's licensing deals that, they would have to do with like companies. And I don't fully seeing that happening with us anyways, because I feel like they're more likely to do it with Asian countries and whatnot. But probably too expensive too. And I think they're more likely to do PC cafes in like Asian countries since they typically don't have air conditioning. So I imagine if they did have like an actual computer, then it would probably be getting like really hot in their room. So that's why they probably have actual PC cafes to help,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
not have heat in their apartment or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, and another thing, like compared to America, I think the public transportation is just way better in like
Yes.
Korea and China and whatnot.
Mhm.
So people can just go back and forth. And like here, like in New York, probably you'd have to wait for up to like 10-20 minutes for like a bus or a subway.
I mean, there's a reason for that though. The population, I guess,
What do you mean?
technically. Like, the reason you have to wait longer is because your population is lower, so there's less demand.
Probably that. Then everything's more spread out in the United States, and we have
Yeah.
companies that are preventing that from like actually happening where we have better systems in place. So that's probably why.
I mean, and
I know.
also it's just better because if, the Asian countries or whatever didn't have that, uh, there might be more cars driving around, which would pollute the air and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I mean, I know when I was in Korea, literally PC Cafe was like a 2-minute walk away from me. So I don't know. A lot of the stuff's just relatively close by, which is like was really nice. It was different.
Those
Yeah.
PC cafes have like food and stuff too, right?
I think you could buy drinks at the one that I went to. I don't know about food. I
That's
wasn't
kinda
too sure.
weird. It's called a cafe.
Internet
Isn't
cafe, right?
doesn't that mean drink? Like, stuff you get at I don't know.
I
When
mean,
I
I didn't
think of
really
that,
investigate.
Kinda like
when
a
I think of that,
kiosk, whatever you
I
call
think
it.
of like coffee or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, when I think that's what I think of when I
A
think of
coffee
cafe.
and a piece of cake or something.
Yeah, like tea, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of, like, cafes and everything and PC, did you guys hear about Halo Reach being launched on the
Ye
PC?
boy.
Heard
Played a
about it.
tiny bit of it. Probably don't like it, to be honest.
Really?
Really?
Well, no, I mean, I was just playing the campaign. I don't think I'm a fan of the
Oh,
campaign. So I don't know how the multiplayer is because, well, I don't feel like
Oh,
playing it by myself. I
I
know a
might
lot of
buy it
people.
soon.
I know a lot of people have said great things about the multiplayer, and a lot of people have said bad things about it. So, it's everybody has a mixed reaction. Some people say that the game has horrible FPS for them, even though they supposedly have like a great computer. Some people say it doesn't. I mean, the game runs perfectly fine for me, but then again, I have a great computer, so maybe it's not the same case for me, or I'm just the lucky one where I don't get those bugs or glitches where I'm struggling. Mm.
Yeah. I was watching, Ninja play it on Mixer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just kinda looked fun. Especially the sniping in it looked kind of fun.
I mean,
So
it's
I'm probably gonna
different.
get it.
I don't know. I think I still prefer Call of Duty over it.
Even the new game? Mm,
Well, like, I don't know. It's just because, like, I guess I like just being able to kill people more instantly than, like, having to shoot them a few times or whatever. And, like, I guess Halo is more strategic in what weapons you're supposed to use. Like, I know in certain Halo games, believe it or not, the pistol was your best weapon, which is, like, kind of weird. Pistol and a sniper or whatever. And it's like, I don't know if I'm fully for the idea that, I just want to spray and pray, not have to use a pistol and zoom in with it, because that to me is kind of weird, but I don't know, maybe it's just a matter of me playing it or whatnot.
It just kind of looked to me like it was more important where you shot the guys compared to on COD, but I might be wrong there though. I don't know.
I think they're
Because I mean,
both the same.
you shoot them in the foot in COD or whatever, they still die super fast. But if you do it in Halo, it takes way longer than if you shoot them on their
Yeah,
like
in the
upper
head.
body or head. Yeah,
Hmm.
but I haven't tried it yet, so I might hate it. Who knows?
I mean, there's a lot more grenades being thrown and whatnot, so you can
Yep.
team kill in that game. So, I wonder if you can get banned from the game because it uses Xbox Live. So I wonder if you can get banned for team killing.
Um, I guess if you do it purposely.
I mean, what, like you can't get banned probably if you did that. Well, I guess you probably could. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not interested in any. Like, I'm not even interested in Call of Duty right now, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Like, so with my Minecraft stuff, that I'm not really looking for another distraction. So, um,
Hmm.
It's
I
valid.
don't know. And
Well,
I was kind of looking at Call of Duty. I'm just like, it just looks the same to me. I don't know. And I played the beta, and it was fun for a little bit, but I feel like that's all I kind of needed, you know, to sustain my like Call of Duty. And I was like, yeah, all right, I got my Call of Duty time in.
I don't know. I would play COD 4 with anyone at any point. It's such a good game compared to the new ones, in my opinion. COD 4 and Modern Warfare 1.
Isn't
Or was it
COD 4
MW2?
the same as
I mean,
Modern Warfare?
yeah. Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 is like the best. Best
Nah,
games.
I think COD 4, in my opinion, is overrated. I can see MW2 being a highly rated game, though, Runic. I can see us playing that. Even though there's a lot of hackers in that now, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I just like COD 4 because like, you could like pick a server and people
Mm-hmm.
could make like a sniper only server and stuff like that. I wish they had more of that stuff, like custom games, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, while we're on the topic of PCs, I guess, we kind of mentioned Minecraft earlier, Minecraft being Skunk's only cup of tea at the moment. 1.15 is coming out officially in 2 days. How does everybody feel about that? Like, are you like,
Wow,
man, that
dude,
seems really close? Or,
it's gonna be such a big change. Everything is gonna change. It's gonna be so much better.
oh my
Brand
gosh,
new
really?
game.
Yeah, brand new game. I mean, we get
They're adding the
bees.
Nether.
We
Oh
get,
wait, that's like a year. Oh
oh
crap.
my
Never mind.
gosh, yes. I mean, we
It's
do
like
have
3 months.
we have to be nice to the indie dev company now. Come on.
Yeah, I
Bought
mean,
by
it's not like they
Microsoft for
hired
$3
like
billion or whatnot, but we still got to be nice here.
yeah, it's not like they hired like the Aether mod guy and a lot of people. So
Sorry, Mojang, please don't hurt us. We love you. Please give us access to everything. Thank you. I mean, yeah, they
Yeah.
did hire 2 new developers that start in January, right? They hired the Aether guy, like you said, that made the Aether mod, and then they hired another person that seemed to make other stuff not related to Minecraft, I think. I
yep.
mean, we're kind of picking things up, or maybe they're just using them to help make 1.16 come out sooner, but 1.15, is right around the corner, which is nice. We get bug fixes that are greatly needed that should have came out. When did 1.14 come out? Yeah, that time. When that update came out,
Year
that's when we
ago.
should have got the bug fixes.
It's like 1.14 is like a year ago.
I mean, it came out, in April, I think? April? Or May?
Yeah, that's
Or March? One of those two?
yeah.
April, May, March? 3? Okay, one of those 3.
Are they
Was it?
adding the biomes this update or
No,
the next one?
1.16.
Oh, that is sad.
And it's just
Yep.
one biome too, out of like the 8 they've shown.
So this is
We're getting
just
2.
bees.
Yeah. Yeah, this
Bees
is
and
just
bugs.
bees and bugs.
Oh my.
Yee boy,
Well,
great update right here. We waited 6 months for this smile or whatever it is, 4 months, 5 months, whatever.
well, think of it as I don't. At this point, I'm like sort of. I was ranting on my stream today, but then I stopped myself, and I just thought I was like, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Complaining at these people
Well,
because
no.
it does me no good.
I mean, Minecraft did die because they were too slow, I think. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
did 1.14, then people like PewDiePie started playing it a little bit, and then it just boomed from there, and then if they slow down again, it's probably gonna happen again where it's like it's dying down, but then it goes up again, blah, 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 but it's just kind of annoying for me.
yeah, I guess, but I don't know
I mean,
the way it is.
I don't think I would complain as much if we got the bug fixes that we needed sooner. Like, these
Yeah.
are bug fixes I think should have came in 1.14 or been one of the release versions of 1.14. Like, why do I have to wait until 1.15 comes out, 6 months in, for us to get a fix on me getting FPS spikes because, there's a big build in another chunk and now I'm getting FPS spikes because of that. It's like, that's stupid. Why do I have to suffer because of that one thing? Like, why couldn't she fix that and put it into an actual update instead of just saving it for a snapshot and being like, yeah, so you guys are gonna wait for 1.15 for this fix. It's not that bad. I
Mhm.
I
think that's
mean,
stupid.
I do see where you're coming from, Jay, but like with the whole like the bug fixes should be like hot fixes. They should
Yeah.
just come out and then everybody's good.
I mean,
Like, but for like new features, I think it should, you know.
I think at some point in Minecraft, they were able to do hot fixes like that without mods being, like mods didn't have to be rewritten or whatever.
I don't even think they would have to rewrite a lot of stuff for fixing that one bug. Like, how I
Yeah.
don't see how that would affect mods greatly. I
I mean,
mean, hmm.
I just really wanna see what the hell they're doing every day. It's like they have so much time, and I just don't understand what they're working on.
Well, you see, they have to deal with notches and everybody else's code that was written like chicken scratch to where they can't understand anything probably. They're like,
It's, uh
what did notch type right here? What does this variable penis mean? What? Jeb is a penis? Why is this a variable? Like, okay, where's this variable at? Why does this have to do with a creeper? Oh, okay, now we see what he means.
Got it. I mean,
Like,
you
they're
would have
probably
thought
trying to
they
do
fixed
that.
that already, though.
No, I doubt it. I mean, they probably. Well, I mean,
When they
I'm probably exaggerating, of course, but like, there's probably some lines of code where they don't understand, or it's like really inefficient to where, in order to fix it, they would have to recode it, and they're probably too lazy to recode it because why be bothered?
because it's the biggest game.
And it still seems to be work. Oh, I mean, they don't care about Java. We already know that. That's the whole point of Windows 10 edition or Bedrock
Right.
edition, whatever.
Well,
I mean,
honestly, if they just made Bedrock the same as Java, like the way stuff works, and
they can't.
huh?
They can't though.
Why can't they?
Because the differences in the coding languages, having to be friendly to the mobile devices, to the consoles, and having to be able to have all that unification with one program is probably too difficult to do.
What do you mean? I'm not talking about Java and Bedrock playing together. I'm
Well,
talking
no, I'm
about just
saying that Bedrock cannot ever be fully the same as Java because Bedrock has to account for all the devices that it plays on, all the mobile devices, all the consoles, and then the PCs that it plays on. They have to be able to code
but
it to where everything is
anything
similar enough.
but anything you can code in Java, you can code in C++, right? I
No,
would think so, at least.
no, there's
Really?
differences in things that you can do, I believe. I mean, you
So you
probably
could
can get close, but
work
not
around.
close enough.
Like, I mean, the way Redstone works, they could easily do that in Bedrock because
I
I mean,
thought they said that they couldn't do that because how they did
Yeah.
Redstone in Java was technically based off Java stuff that they can't do in Bedrock since Bedrock is coded in C++.
I think that's one of the main things.
that just sounds so weird, though. Like, you can make so many advanced games, but you can't copy or try and recreate Java stuff? I don't know.
Yeah. I was gonna say a lot of the Redstone stuff on Java is like the reason why it works is because it's buggy.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. So, like, really, how Redstone should work is like how it is on Windows 10 edition. Like,
Well,
if they
okay,
were
how
to
about
code it from the ground up, that's how it would work.
the thing is though, like in Bedrock, I don't think you can make an iron farm, for instance, and the gold farm, and like a lot of the farms that you do in Java.
Hmm. I mean,
I don't
Probably
know,
because it's coded better on that version.
but
So,
they could like purposely code it bad. I don't know.
right. I see what you're saying. I mean, I don't know.
There must be a way, like
I
somehow. I
mean,
don't
it
know.
would probably be easier if they had just one big team instead of 2 split teams or 3 split teams or whatever it is. Because I
Well, they have a
mean,
lot.
well, yeah, because they have the Java team, they have the Bedrock team, and then I think PlayStation's still on its own version of Minecraft because they're outdated for whatever reason. So I
Yeah.
assume they kind of have their own team of the Bedrock team. So it's like if they killed off Java and made it where we all had to play on Windows 10, we'd probably be getting way better updates, to be honest. Or if they
So
killed
if
off,
you could choose, then, to either play Java but with an update once every year, or play Bedrock and have updates every single month, maybe every single second week, even. What would you go for?
see,
If
uh,
like if the views on YouTube didn't play a role in it either, like if
well,
both did good.
mm, I mean, I assume probably Windows 10 version probably would do way better view-wise regardless. Because, I mean, that's what you play on your phone, and that's what a lot of kids play on, so.
Mhm.
Yeah. You heard it here, folks. AfterLife
Yeah,
SMP
boy, going right for those
Season
kids.
4.
Made for kids, smile.
Season
boy.
4 will be on the phone on Bedrock.
On the
Oh,
phone.
phone. We're going to be playing on Skunk's iPad all together.
Yeah.
All together.
4 people on one account.
Yeah, we're going to host our Minecraft server on one of the iPads. And we're going
Also,
to get the
we're gonna be playing-
iPad 12.
Gonna be playing UHC on it, but every time you break blocks, random cats appear.
Oh my gosh. And then if you get a black cat, you get struck by thunder. There you go. And a ladder
Then you
falls
turn
on
into a
you.
witch.
I mean, realistically,
God.
I think I would probably end up choosing Windows 10 edition. With what you said, Rini. Like, while that does sound really bad, because I mean, I've tried Windows 10, I don't like it, but maybe I would like it if I actually played it more because we get used to it. Because there's a lot of things
Yeah,
we don't
sure.
like because we're not used to it, like the YouTube layouts that constantly
Okay,
keep changing
so-
and whatnot.
I mean, the main thing that makes me not want to play it is the UI. It's different.
Oh, it's horrendous.
It's horrendous. And like, if you look at a block, it turns the block brighter.
Yeah, it's one
Like
of the worst features known to
It
man.
just kind of annoys me. So if they fix that, so you could go to like a menu and press like have the Java GUI or whatever.
I mean, if they killed
I don't
off Java, maybe they could do that smiling just as easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I feel like a lot of people would just stop playing altogether because they don't want to make that adjustment.
Well, yeah, I guess the problem is that there aren't, mods as readily available on Bedrock and whatnot. There's like other notable differences that I probably don't recall, and that's probably why people won't play on it. And then people just automatically associate the Minecraft marketplace being microtransactions, which it necessarily isn't, but like, it kind of makes me jealous of the game because it has all those skin customizations. I'm just like, I want that. Why can't we have like freaking hats that
Dude,
are like 10
it does
pixels
look
taller
cool.
or whatever?
If they made a mod API for Bedrock, I mean, I feel like probably the Bedrock coding, you could probably have a mod that lasts for years and never goes out of date because of the code.
Probably.
So, I mean, if they had mods, I would probably try it out more.
I
If it was
assume
easy
there
to,
probably
like,
are mods, but like probably mods that we don't care for. We just haven't, thought to explore it since we're all stuck on Java.
Oh wait, thinking. Oh wait, no, the other guy was just for Java, right? Or
Yeah, he was hired for
damn
Java.
it, dang it. That would have been cool if you modded the
Maybe
Bedrock.
we're gonna get an Aether dimension now. Minecraft making the Aether? Question mark?
Ah,
Hmm.
Oh,
Well, guys, so I can tell we're all very disappointed with Minecraft 1.15.
Yeah, it's kind of like the rewind.
Well, I don't know. Like, to me, 1.15 technically shouldn't even be its own update. It should be a part of 1.14, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
1.14.5.
that's literally
Or
what
whatever
it
the
should
hell.
be, or 1.14.6, 1.14.7, yada yada. You know, if you're gonna fix bugs, that's literally what they did back in the day. You know what, we had like Minecraft versions that went up to like 0.9 or 0.10 or 0.11 or whatever. So it's like, why can't you do that now? Like, you literally just added bees, so that's the only reason why you're being able to call this a bees update. Like, really? That's something you probably could have just added in 1.14 and called it a day.
Which
Yep.
also kind of
sir,
sucks
yes,
because I
sir.
feel like it's just gonna be like you test the bees for like 1 day and you're done. Except for maybe the new slime block, but
Oh,
other
that's the
than
only
that,
great thing about this update.
yeah, exactly.
Besides the bug fixes, that's pretty nice too, Smile.
Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, hopefully they
Yeah.
fix server performance, because I know it seemed like they were saying no to fixing a lot of that stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of scary that they're not fixing anything regarding server performance, and it's only gonna get worse. Smile.
Big true.
Hmm.
Big
But we
talk.
did mention earlier that, you know, there are a lot of things being forced upon us, right? You know, you have the YouTube layouts constantly changing, and well, I figured I would bring this up since the YouTube Creator Studio is soon going to be forced upon us like there is no tomorrow. Supposedly 1% of people already have it forced upon them. They can't change back to the old one, so anybody that's just like not a YouTuber that doesn't ever like upload, they probably don't know what their Creator Studio is. It's a way to look at your YouTube analytics and like see how your videos are doing, like view wise, like wise, you know, if you're getting a good watch time, where your views coming from. And we got this new layout that has been like in development for like the past year, and it's utterly bad, slow, sluggish, missing a ton of features. I'm just curious, what are your guys' thoughts on that?
Well, I know I don't know why they got to change something that's good, that was good, and then just make it bad. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why do you gotta like?
I
I don't
mean,
know. It's just like they're
it
updating looks and just getting rid of a lot of features for some reason.
honestly, they're probably changing it because of the whole Google Plus thing. Because I think there was a lot of bugs after they removed Google Plus from YouTube again on the studio, which I didn't really care about because I didn't use those features that were bugged. But
What features were bugged by Google Plus?
I just know there was some. I've heard a YouTuber say it, but I forgot what
I don't
things.
I don't think there's anything that Google Plus did to affect Creator Studio. The only thing I know it affected was YouTube comments. That was it.
Mhm. All right, I might be wrong then. I don't know.
Because when Google Plus was integrated into YouTube, they shifted all the commenting system to be based off how Google Plus does. So that's why when you leave a dislike on a YouTube comment, you don't actually leave a dislike. It does nothing to that comment. Even though, you know, that comment has 6 likes and you just left a dislike, it still actually has 6 likes. You didn't actually do anything. So that's one of the things.
I actually kind of miss that
So
the dislikes.
So, I mean, that's the bug that's associated with Google Plus, but I don't think they're ever gonna fix that. And I mean, Creative Studio is just horrible. It makes everything more zoomed out, which is like, why are you trying to
Makes more
zoom
phone.
everything out? I'm
It
not
just makes
old.
more stuff more phone friendly, and I don't like it.
Well, they don't even have this for the phone. They have their own
Yeah.
YouTube Creator Studio app for the phone. And I know I constantly get surveys from YouTube where it's like, hey, so do you think we should combine the YouTube Creator Studio with the YouTube app? Or do you think the YouTube Creator Studio should be its own app? I'm just like, what difference does it make? I doubt a lot of people fully use it. I think it would probably be wiser just to have it as its own app, because, well, probably like 80% of people or more probably don't even use Creator Studio. So why would they need to download Creator Studio then if it's just not going to be used and take up space on their
Right.
phone? And I mean, I was just like, well, I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. Like, whatever is most efficient, you making this program or app or section of the app. You know, if it's better for you to make a new app, then go right ahead. I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's gonna be like Twitter. They changed the thing on Twitter. I don't use TweetDeck because I can't be bothered. But normal
What do
Twitter
you mean?
changed. I didn't like it. Then I searched up like uh a Chrome extension to make it look like the old one because I'm probably just gonna do the same for YouTube if they do that.
I doubt there's going to be something like that for Creator Studio.
Yeah,
I
because
think
they're
they
going to be
can
taking away a
because
lot of features too.
Yeah, there's like a
well, I
lot.
mean, at least they could make the whole video thing uh work the same way because you could probably just code in the
I
links and
don't
redirect.
think you can. I feel like that's way too different with what they've done. Like, I feel like the new Creator Studio is totally different from the old one, while the new Twitter layout isn't totally different from the old one. It's just squished to the middle now, or whatever. But I don't fully see your whole extension or app, whatever you want to call it, working. Plus, I guess they could always prevent you from doing that in the end too if they really want. Because I
I
know.
mean, if I look at the differences now, it's like the old one is more compact. It's easier to see stuff because it's not too big,
Yeah.
like you said. And
Well, you also
yeah,
just get a lot more information easier in the old one. It's like, why
yeah,
can't you just make the old one better instead of giving us a totally new one? Like, I feel like I have to click on 10 different things to find what I want, or like they removed a lot of things that I used, and now it's like, how do I do this? There's no way to do this. I know it took them like 5 or 6 months for them to add the ability for me to delete more than one video at a time. So it's
yeah.
like, I don't know. And like they still haven't added a lot of the functionality. Like we're still using I mean, technically this old YouTube layout is still available. So it's like, why is that even still out? Like why haven't you officially killed it off and like officially made the new one have everything in?
I think the
Crazy.
new design, it kind of looks like you should be able to drag stuff around and customize it. That might make it okay if they could make it
I don't
so
think so. I don't
you could
think it'll
just
be
put.
good enough. I feel like it's missing still a lot. Like how the information was presented in the other one was a lot better.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you could just customize it.
Well, no, like even if you can change where your information is, I don't think that would still be good enough. Or I don't think they fully are allowing you to add new information onto that specific page. Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Twitch got a new dashboard too, so that's always great. I hear a lot of people complaining about it. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Skunk? Since you are technically the most usual,
Well,
typical streamer here.
well, for a lot of this stuff, for like looks wise, as long as the functionality doesn't change, I generally don't mind it. Like I've gotten used to the whole Twitch layout and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, YouTube, I mean, YouTube looks fine. And Twitter, I mean, they all kind of look the same now. I'm gonna be honest. Like they all kind of just cleaned up and just really, yeah. I don't know. Weird.
I don't
They're
like
all
it clean.
they're
It's
all
kind of like
going.
the
Yeah.
modern style.
Mm-hmm.
It's too clean.
Yeah.
Like there's a point to where you get like just too much like white or too much dark
I mean, if you compare
on
it
your
to
screen.
Minecraft, it's kind of like a modern build versus a medieval, and I prefer medieval.
Right. Right. And it's just like I don't know. How are they all gonna do this all around the same time? It's weird.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
Yeah,
If they weren't
see.
what's that? I was just gonna say, if they weren't changing the function, I'd be fine with it on YouTube. But they're changing a lot of features that people use.
Yeah.
I mean, can you even like delete like sections of videos? Like, can you select a bunch of videos?
you can now. Surprisingly, it only took them 6 months to answer my request, but yeah, you can now
That's
officially.
crazy.
I
Okay,
mean,
because
instead of
if
clicking a
they,
different button, you have to click a different button now instead, and then
uh,
click another button, and then verify that you're actually wanting to delete, and then you click yes.
Like, why does it have to be so complicated? Like, I don't know. Like a simple feature like that. It's just why?
I mean, you'll probably get used to it. I mean, I didn't really use many of the features in the old one other than just, uploading and going to the video section.
I mean, but that is like a key feature though that they probably wouldn't have added.
But
Like,
the
how do you forget
video?
to add like, yeah, delete or select bunch of videos that
Yeah,
you
it's pretty stupid.
you know what I mean? Uh,
Oh, you could
like
select a bunch of videos, but you just couldn't delete all those videos. You could add
that's
them
what I
to like a
mean.
playlist, but
Right.
it's like, why? That's a
Why
key
would you want to do that?
feature.
Yeah, you need to yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I think I remember you said that, and
I
I
mean, you
saw the
asked
delete.
why I didn't need to do that, but I
Yeah.
mean, it's because when I had my sponsorship deal with a different company to upload on their app, I would just upload my videos on the YouTube to download onto my phone. And that's how I would do it since for some reason whenever I downloaded other videos on like Google Drive or Dropbox, they wouldn't like be the correct file type or whatever, I guess. I mean, I guess that's probably
Mm.
the luck of the draw with iPhones to where, iPhones require a specific file type for everything or just difficult to download stuff onto. But yeah, so that's what I would do. I would just upload my videos to YouTube, download them on my phone, and then delete all the videos that I uploaded on the YouTube. But with the new Creator Studio, you can't do that. So I would have to go back to the old one, or I have to manually delete each video that I uploaded, which is like 8 at a time or whatever. It's like this is like a waste of like 5 seconds for each clip. Mm.
I see.
Yeah. Well, with Twitch, their creator dashboard that they updated, it's just I don't know. It's way more simplified. Um, I can't say that I like it better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I think it's again, it's just that clean look everybody's trying to go for some
There's
reason.
there's supposedly a hidden feature that they've only allowed people to access via like Konami's cheat code thing or whatever it's called, where you have to like hit up down, left right, up down or whatever. Like it's some like
Hmm.
arrow key code that you have to enter to pull up a tiny little menu to like disable like certain boxes that appear on your dashboard or to make them reappear. It's like, why is that hidden?
What?
Yeah.
That's
Kind of
weird.
reminds me of that game you could do when your video was loading on YouTube back in the day,
Yeah. Or
like
you
a
could have did
snake
that in
game.
Fortnite during the black hole event.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there was if you did the Konami little cheat code thing, it brought up is it Space Invaders or whatever it's called where you're like
Oh yeah, like the
but it
yeah.
was like Fortnite version where it's like the burger versus like whatever where you're like shooting stuff with your
Oh yeah.
burger I think or whatever. I don't know since we weren't playing Fortnite then, but that happened.
Yep.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I was gonna say also one of the things I do like about the thingamadoohickey, yeah, what is it called? A creator dashboard for Twitch is that you can add like uh more like buttons, I guess. Quick actions they're
Mhm.
called.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
nice.
that is a nice little thing. That way you can just like toggle like emote
Yeah.
only mode in your chat, like real quick. I don't know. I do like that with it, but again, looks
Yeah.
for me, it's just a matter of opinion. Like I don't personally, I'm not a, I don't really care.
I
I've
don't know.
actually never used that before, I think, the dashboard.
You probably don't have much of a reason to if you're not really streaming or whatnot.
I mean, even when I did a little bit, it's
Well, I mean, you
what's
don't really
the
have a reason to use the dashboard unless you have your viewer count open, or if you want to make sure that your stream's playing, or if you want to have the viewer.
couldn't you
Uh,
just have the
at,
normal stream open? Just
you
pause or
could.
something?
I mean, if that's really what you want, but I think they're now trying to promote it as like a competitor to like Elgato Stream Decks or whatever, because it's gonna just
Hmm.
describe being able to like automatically turn everything into emote only mode, but like with the Elgato you could probably do that with the Stream Deck or whatever. Turning emote only mode or like pressing buttons to like do whatever. So I mean, I guess I
Yeah.
can see them being like slight competitors like that or just trying to inch into that market. I know Twitch made its own like dashboard program app, and it's like that's kind of weird but interesting. I don't know. I don't fully see use, but mm.
I thought that was in the app itself. Who?
What?
The Twitch dashboard, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I was just saying that they made a program or app or whatever it's called to be a mirror of the dashboard, and it's just like, I don't know if we really
Oh, right,
needed that
right.
if we had the website, but what do I know?
Well, yeah, I know some people like to use, and I used to do this too when I had my laptop as my only computer, and I would stream. Like I'd have my phone as my, like, where I was able to read chat, like a second monitor, or
Yeah.
like my iPad. So I know that I can understand that in a
Well, no, not
sense,
on your
but
phone. It's on your computer.
oh, it's a separate app on your computer.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was kind of weird. I mean, maybe it's an app on your phone,
Oh,
but I just know it's an actual program on your computer.
oh, okay, all right. Well, I know you can open up it on the Twitch app on your phone. That's why I was a little confused.
Mm.
So, but yeah, pretty cool.
But I guess it's all about how you value things on the websites itself. You know, everything's
Mm-hmm.
changing. For better or for
Everything's
worse.
changing. Everything.
Yeah, so to get us out of this negative mood, let's switch it to something that everyone loves. So,
Wow, you're not even going to take the segue that I was trying to give us, Mario. You're going to go a different route? Wow.
yep.
Okay, go
Going
for
to
it.
I kind of
another route.
forgot what you were trying to say, but
I said how much we value things. You know, there's a certain topic that literally says, how much do you value blank?
Oh.
I was trying to set us up
there
for the
you go.
longest.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like the third time I said that statement, but I knew we weren't ready with, we weren't done with the topic, so I was like, okay, I'll wait. And then we kept going, and then I said it again. And then you're like, okay,
Okay, you guys.
I didn't pick up on it.
it's your own topic too, and you didn't even pick up.
Yeah, I actually like that topic better than what I was gonna say, so we can go with
Whoa, so you're disrespecting this other thing that you're gonna bring up now? Wow.
No, all right.
Okay.
Speaking of disrespect, no.
Oh,
All
see,
right.
you know, we got segues into three topics now.
No. All right, so going back to how much we value aesthetics, there's a physical aesthetic that people value differently. So, how much do you guys value your fashion, and what do you tend to wear just on the daily?
Oh, I like this. This is
Okay.
interesting.
All right, since you like that, Skunk, you can go first.
I'll
Yeah,
go
Skunk.
first. Okay, so it depends on where I'm going. Okay. Now, like with my job, obviously fashion doesn't matter. Okay. Jeans, work clothes, whatever, t-shirt. But when like I'm going out to church, that's when it gets real. Okay. I got skinny jeans on. I got my what is it called? What is it called? What are they called? Like the button down shirts, but they're like
Flannels?
flannels. I got my
Skunk's going
vest
full
on.
country.
Yeah, baby, and I love it. It's so comfy. It's so great. Looks good.
Wait, did you
Sometimes I'll
just
have
say you
my
wear skinny jeans at home?
No, in
uh
church.
Oh,
at
okay.
church. All right, when I'm going to church.
That's cool.
What are
Really,
skinny jeans? Are they like jeans but
Very
more
tight.
tight?
they're just tighter.
Yes, they're
Yeah,
tighter.
Oh, I
they're
hate
tight.
tight clothes. That's the worst thing.
They show all the
Well,
Not the
things, you
look.
know,
Yeah, not the
better.
look. Not because of the looks, but I
They
don't
can
feel
be
comfortable.
uncomfortable.
I guess
they
it
can
depends
be,
on
yeah.
what material it is.
But like around the house, uh, just typically just whatever. I have like these really nice sweatpants that I wear. Um, and uh, like a sweatshirt. That's usually my go-to.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm I'm a little bit different, I guess. I rarely ever have anything else other than like a hoodie on out, like when I'm out. Like I don't wear like just a normal sweater without the hoodie.
Oh, right, right.
I only
I
wear like hoodies.
think it's very rare, you know. It needs like when you have like a sweater, it's usually has a hoodie or whatever.
Yeah.
It's very rare to see
I
one
mean, if I
without
don't
it.
wear it, I mean, if it's summer, I just wear a t-shirt, obviously. But
Yeah.
I mean, at home, I always wear sweatpants because
Same.
I'm sitting in front of the PC like 24/7. So,
Yeah.
but I used to also be like, I used to not care at all what I wore at school or college. because I didn't really care what people would like how they like. You shouldn't judge someone just because of what they're wearing. I feel like that sounds like an excuse.
Too bad I'm judging you all the time.
Are you judging me all the time, Smile?
Yeah, Smile.
Okay, thank you.
I didn't like wearing jeans because they got uncomfortable when you sat down for long periods of time. So sometimes I would just take a sweatpants and even to class.
Mm.
Yeah, it
But
really depends.
but I've changed a little bit now. Whenever I go out, it's always jeans.
It sounds like counterintuitive, but I can actually focus better wearing like less comfortable clothes.
They're
Just
supposed
because,
to.
like, yeah. So I think mainly for school and whatnot, I wear like better looking clothes. And also, if you're too comfortable at school, I tend to fall asleep. So that's obviously a negative.
Mm.
Yeah.
And even a lot of the times, like once I get home, sometimes just too lazy to change. So I just stay in them.
Wait, really?
You
Yep.
stay in your jeans all day? Or whatever? Is that what you said?
Occasionally.
Oof. Oh. I
There's
mean, I
been
can
a
see
couple
that.
times where I fell asleep in my work clothes before, so I'll admit that. I was just so tired. So
I
it
mean,
happens.
it could be because I'm a little bit chubby that I don't like wearing jeans.
No, I think it's just your fitting for jeans and whatnot. That's probably it.
Yeah,
Because,
I
I mean,
guess.
jeans have, like, slim fits. They have skinny jeans. They have, like, other kind of jeans. And then, like, normal jeans where it's, like, baggier, I guess. I mean, all kind of depends, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, some people don't necessarily like the material jeans. Sometimes jeans can, like, ride up in weird ways, or it's not as easy to get comfortable in certain areas of your body. Smile.
Yeah. I mean, I've never liked slim fit clothes, like t-shirts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I mean, it's probably fine for a really skinny person, but like if you're like a little bit over normal or a little bit fat, I guess, chubby or whatever, it's just really weird.
Mm.
Like, no offense if anyone that watches do this, but I've seen girls that are a little bit chubby with like super slim fit clothes, and
It's
I
not the
don't
look.
I don't really care really, but I feel like other people care. It kind of looks. I don't know. It just doesn't make it look any better, I guess.
I get you. I get you.
Well, some people just trying to show off the goods, Runic. They trying to find themselves a
goods.
sugar daddy. They're like,
Maybe their goods is that good.
"Hey, Runic, how you doing? You want a sugar
Ah.
baby?" Mm. Yeah, see, Runic's all for it now.
I also forgot to
Cringe.
mention I like Under Armour stuff, like sportswear, that type of deal.
So
What's that?
are
Is
you
that
just
like
talking
a
about the
T-shirts?
material?
Like the material,
Dry
like not
fit
just
stuff.
yeah, like the sportswear and all that.
Like the dry fit, stretchy material, Runic, that he's talking about?
Is it like clothing with double layer or whatever?
Well, it's just like a lot lighter than like let's
Like
say
very
cotton.
airy or whatever?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
airy. It's like
Yeah,
workout
could be
clothes.
considered airy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that.
I could see that.
Because it's just like especially in the summer, it's just like you're wearing nothing, like a sheet. What it feels like.
Yeah, that's nice.
So,
Hmm.
what do you wear, Jay?
I would say I'm probably one of the most picky people. Like,
Okay.
I used to be really bad younger, but it's probably because of my dad. I mean, I used to be like, I guess like how Mario was, where I would always wear jeans. Like, I wouldn't take jeans off, period. Like, I would even go to bed with jeans on as a kid, which is kind of weird, but like,
It's so uncomfortable. I can't even fall asleep sometimes. Unless I'm
I
like
used to
really
go
tired.
to bed with them on religiously.
You
And then
sleep
eventually,
with your pants?
yeah, I used to with jeans for a while, and then I
What?
guess I
Or
changed out
that's
of
a
it
bit
somehow.
strange. That's a bit strange.
What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know. Weird child. But like
I heard
nowadays, what Rudy?
I've heard some people sleep without their pants or like underwear. I mean,
Yeah, some people
I
do.
do that.
Supposedly,
what?
it's better. It's
I
a more
mean, I
authentic
guess, but
way.
you would probably have to like change your pillow stuff and like I don't know what's it called, bed
What?
Bed
sheets.
sheet. Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
a shit stain in your bed.
Just don't poop in your bed.
I don't know. I mean, I know my stepbrother, he likes to sleep without his shirt or pants on, just in his underwear and just go to bed like that. And I mean, I know when I was growing up and like getting accustomed to that, I was like, that's kind of weird. But it turns out that's supposedly better for you. Like it's more of a natural
Wait,
way of going to sleep or whatever. And I'm just
wait,
like,
you slept with? Did you
well,
sleep with a
no,
shirt?
no. I
Okay.
when I because he would just be randomly walking around the house as a kid. I was like, why is he just like that? Because
Natural.
for me, it's not natural to see anybody without anything on. Even without the shirt on, to me, that's weird. And it's like, why is he just in his underwear walking to the kitchen, scratching his back while he's getting a bowl of cereal? Oh, he just sleeps like that. Hmm. But yeah, for me,
Yeah.
I would say I'm typically more picky than most. Like, um, for a while, I didn't think wearing sweatpants or joggers, whatever you want to call them, or gym shorts outside was appropriate. I thought it was. I thought people would think less of me. I still kind of do. Like, I think if I wore sweatpants or gym shorts outside, to like maybe if I ran to my apartment's office right now, I would put on jeans literally or like actual shorts or whatever, depending on the climate, of
Yeah.
course. But
Well,
I thought
I
that would be
mean,
weird.
so I do that too now. Like I didn't used to before, but I know there are people that judge you even for the smallest things.
I don't know. I just kind of feel weird doing it. Like when I get home, like back to my apartment, typically I put on gym shorts or like pajamas, whatever, sweatpants or whatever it is. But like when I go to school, I wear like actual jeans or
Yeah.
khakis, whatever they're called, and then like or normal shorts. And then, regarding like actual top clothing, like it's either like a long sleeve or like jacket or like short sleeve t-shirts or button ups and whatnot. But I don't
Yeah.
really wear hoodies because they're hard they're not as easy to take off, and like each like building has like a different temperature, so I just feel like wearing a hoodie's more annoying to deal with. When with a jacket you can kind of just easily take on and off.
Yeah, it
Mm.
depends if you have like a zipper or not on your hoodie. But I never use hoodies with a zipper because they kind of get like
They don't look as good in my
they don't
opinion.
they get like curled up or whatever if you wash them. So it's kind of I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, that's the kind of person I am regarding clothes. Mm.
Do
Very
you judge
picky.
do you judge others based on their clothes though?
Slightly. I mean, I don't know. I'm like
Like
I've become like
would you care if a girl just wore sweatpants?
boy, I go to college. There's a lot of things you don't know that there's girls that literally wear white t-shirts over their shorts to where you can't even see that they're wearing any shorts. Like for all you think, they might not be
Yeah.
wearing anything down there all the time. But I mean, now it's
It's
winter,
just like
so
a
it doesn't.
blouse, like a
Oh,
t-shirt
yeah.
blouse or something.
I don't know. I don't really judge people for their clothes, but like for me, I'm like, I don't think I would look good in that, or I feel like I would be like, I guess degrading myself by wearing this, or I don't know. I just feel I don't know. Maybe I just don't associate that style of clothing with me, and that's why I don't think I would be comfortable going outside wearing it.
I mean,
Mm.
there's probably something psychologically or whatever where you do judge people,
I
even
Yeah,
judge
though
I
you
mean,
myself
even.
for what I wear.
Well,
That's what I
I
do.
mean, that's because you're afraid of others judging. I think.
Oh yeah, for
I'm not a
sure.
I mean, it
I
has to
am.
no,
be. Why would you
I
judge
not
am.
yourself if you?
necessarily.
I
No,
am.
I'm critical of like what I want to like.
Oh my
I'm
god,
like
these pants will fit this sweater. Oh my god.
well, just I'm like going to church or something like that. Something where I gotta be
Well, I
nice.
feel like
Like
with
people,
church you have to, of course. Like yeah,
but
Yes.
even at church,
but
dude,
it
like
also
there's
kind of
people don't care. You know what I mean? Like it's not
yeah,
like how it used to be. Like before, there was like a dress code, right? You had your Sunday best, as they would call it, and
yeah.
I feel like that doesn't exist anymore. I feel like
Right.
I think
people
it depends on your church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also think like certain situations, like you do kind of have to judge someone based on what they wear, because there's like certain clothes that just are not appropriate for where
Well,
you are. Like you really can't show up to, let's say, a job interview in your shorts
Oh
or
yeah,
Right.
well,
that
that's
you
Oh,
should
kind
I
of
be
would.
like
wearing your suit.
like that's kind of in relation to respect sometimes, or
Right.
whatever
yeah.
you call it. Like if you went
Professionalism
to
or whatever. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And like if you went
Mhm.
to like a really important place and you have sweatpants, it's like I don't know.
He went to court in like I don't know, not
Uh,
very good
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
attire.
Yeah.
Or like oh what's the other one?
If you're getting married and your mom over here dresses up like she's wearing like like she's going to like go to a barbecue or whatever, it's like you should be wearing a dress or whatever
Right.
people
Yeah,
wear.
that's
Or
kind of like respect,
Yeah.
kind
or
of.
if you go to a funeral and you're wearing bright clothing.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
wearing
but
bright neon clothing like, "Hello, it's me. I'm the one that actually died,
besides
not him."
besides like the respect thing, like even with like if you have the freedom to wear whatever you want, like most people would choose not to wear, like, let's say, like a suit jacket as college or something, unless you're a
Obligated.
professor. I don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh
it's
yeah, that's
like
uncomfortable.
you like typically you would judge someone for like dressing up that way, like when other people dress differently. I don't know.
I mean,
Just
I
sort of
think I
a
always judge
norm.
people. I'm just like, okay, that looks good on them. Okay, that's an interesting style. Okay, that's a bit too skinny on them. Okay, that's a bit large on them. You know,
Right.
I
I
mean,
Yeah,
I
think
I
don't
that's
think
like
guess.
like I'm
natural
saying they're
though.
a bad person or whatever. I'm just like, okay, that's
Right.
interesting. I didn't see that, or that looks great
It's
on
like
them.
in the
I
back
feel
of
like
your head.
Yeah,
right,
that's
you
true.
can't help it, you know? Like it's just you think it and then there it's done. You know what I mean? You look at somebody, you're like, oh, okay,
Oh,
had a thought. You know?
Yeah.
It's
But
like
like
sometimes you can't help it.
if you know someone is a dick and you get a choice between like sitting next to him or what or her who has good clothes or like nice clothes, I guess, or a guy you don't know but he has like you know sweatpants and like not as nice clothes, you
I
would
thought
sit
you were about to
next to the
say like
guy.
he looked like he was dirty and smelly. I'm like I'm sitting
No,
next to the
no, I,
douchebag all
uh,
day.
no, I just mean the clothes in general.
Hmm.
I guess there's some things that override the
Yeah.
other.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Interesting stuff. We learned a lot
Really,
about each other now.
speaking of respect, how about disrespect?
Oh, yeah. I guess I'm the one that
Okay.
has to talk about this. I imagine you guys haven't looked into this.
not much.
No, I just already mentioned it a little bit, but yeah.
Yes. The two-time back-to-back champion from 1990 blah blah blah, because I don't remember the two dates, 1994, 1996, or whatever it is. Dr. Disrespect signed a TV development deal with the creators of The Walking Dead. Now, this isn't as crazy as we think it is, but it's still pretty crazy since it's the first of its kind. But basically, what a TV development deal is, where he's trying to come up with a script for his like a plot line for like the background of his character, Doctor Disrespect, and that's it. And
So
given
is
that,
he basically making a TV show for
yeah,
himself or about himself?
yeah, about his
That's kind of
character.
cool.
About like how the Doctor Disrespect came to be, like how did he become the Doctor and whatnot.
That sounds pretty
If they
cool.
make it kind of like the Stranger Things, like that time of year, or like 1970, whatever,
uh,
that'd be so funny.
mm,
Wait, so he's writing his own show and
yeah,
acting in it, and then
probably. Well, no,
he
I think it's
gets
gonna be
paid.
animated or whatever. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it animated? Okay.
I think they were talking about it being like a cartoon or
Dang it.
animation, whatever.
It would have been funnier if it was real.
I mean, it could potentially. I mean, it's just a TV development deal where he's just writing a script and trying to get it past that. But like just because he writes the script doesn't mean it actually comes into fruition, because supposedly this is just him writing the script and they don't have to necessarily accept his idea.
So
Yeah.
is that him reaching out to the TV development team, or is it the opposite?
I think I don't remember necessarily who it was. I don't think they really explain like who reached out to who, but it's just that it's the first of its kind for the gaming industry where there's this big of a character that's being able to have this happen.
Yeah.
Should be exciting to see, but I figure I'd bring that up. I imagine it's probably not even gonna come into like. I don't think it's actually gonna happen, to be honest, and I don't think it would turn out that great either. I don't know.
It all kind of just depends on the production quality or whatever.
Sounds
Uh,
great on paper, but
Big true.
would it be good? I don't know.
I feel like it will end up being cringe.
I
It-
mean,
Yeah, it really depends.
Isn't that right, Hubone? Wouldn't it be cringe?
Cringe. That's
there
kind
you
of
go.
cringe. That's
There you
wow,
kind of
go.
Hugh,
cringe.
welcome.
Thanks, Hugh.
Thank you,
Cringe.
Hugh.
Cringe.
Yeah, well, I'd say this is kind of like when YouTubers or streamers write their own book. It's just like nowadays people don't read that much, so I'd say making a animated series would be a better medium of doing your own thing, but yeah, like you said, it might
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to get on the TV and watch it. If they released it online, then I probably would give it a shot. But
I mean, it'd probably be released online, but it has to be released through AMC, so you would have to watch via their website.
yeah,
Or have to have like a subscription plan, or you have to watch it illegally or whatnot.
I'll just watch it illegally.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
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 I'm off
FBI
from
come
work
and get 'em.
tomorrow. Yay!
Oh my gosh, congrats.
Got the text. We're
Mm.
off because it's raining, and I'm happy.
Oh my gosh, we're proud. We're proud.
Happy when it's raining. Clap your hands.
Clap your hands. Clap, clap.
Okay.
You're such a baby skunk.
Yeah, you're over here clapping
Oh.
hands like a child.
Speaking of baby, no, I'm kidding.
Do it, Rudy.
Speaking of
Do it.
babies.
Go full force.
Baby Yoda. What are you guys' opinion on the meme and everything about Baby Yoda?
It's the best
Cute.
thing that happened to mankind. The
Baby
reason
Yoda
why I
is
live
the
every
life.
day.
I still haven't seen The Mandalorian, but I've seen pictures and memes
You're a
about
failure,
Baby
Rudy.
Yoda.
You're a failure, Mario. How dare you even mention this topic, Mario, if you
Because
don't even
money.
watch the show?
We
I
can-
am
we can
going to
have-
watch it.
Wait, Jay, can you just make them a account?
Probably could.
Yeah, just make them a thing, and then we can all share it.
Wow,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm paying $6 a month for everybody to leech
we'll
off
pay.
me?
We'll all pay for it for you. We'll like
Yeah,
chip in every so often.
$2.
Okay.
I'll send you some coins in the mail.
Do you guys know if is it possible to watch on a TV?
What do you
my
mean?
dad was my dad was
If you have a
interested in
smart
watching it.
TV, or if you have Google Chromecast, or if you have an HDMI
Yes.
cable to plug in from your laptop or computer into the TV.
Yeah, I probably just use the Chromecast, I guess.
I mean, if you have one of those in, yeah.
Yeah.
Or do they have an app for that instead where you don't even need the actual USB thing anymore? I don't know. But yeah, you should be able to. I think
Also,
Disney...
don't tell. Oh,
Go ahead.
don't tell anyone. But my friend has all of them saved to his drive, so I might just leech off of that.
Whoa.
Oh, can you tell your friend to like
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna say, Disney's probably watching this because we're gonna put Baby Yoda in the title, and they're just gonna have something that searches through the video.
I was
and they're
just
gonna
kidding,
hear
by
that.
the way. I was just
Oh.
kidding.
Yeah, that was RunicTitan and SquareMario, by
prank.
the way.
They're praying.
Yep, not
And
me,
probably-
not affiliated.
Mario, who's your friend?
He's anonymous. Shall not be named.
Is it the Yoda guy?
Oh,
Is it him?
Voldemort.
Now Yoda wouldn't betray his own kind.
Mm-hmm.
Get his show.
Or maybe he
illegally.
would.
But yeah, Disney, I pay a whopping $6 a month, so it's not me. Skunk leeches off me, so it's fine with him.
Eh.
Wait, so are there any other good shows besides Mandalorian currently
I
on Disney Plus?
mean,
Oh, probably. I mean, could always go back and watch like some old funny cartoons if you want to, but
Let's take a look. So if we take a look at the originals right now, you got The Mandalorian. You got this thing called One Day. I don't know what this is. It looks like it's like Disney shorts or whatever. You got like a Christmas movie. You got the new High School Musical TV show. That's supposedly really good. We also got The World According to Jeff Goldblum. And that looks like that's all that's really good.
That sounds unappealing.
High
Yeah, they don't
School
really have any
Musical
originals.
used to be such a big meme
I
back in
mean,
elementary.
yeah. You're able to watch all the Star Wars stuff on there, all the Marvel stuff, all the Disney related stuff. So I mean, but besides that, not really much
Everything's
of a
on there.
point.
Everything.
Do
Yeah,
they have like the movies, like Avengers and everything?
Yeah, everything's on there.
Do
every
they?
Marvel movie.
Yeah, every Marvel movie's on there.
So do they add their own movies faster than other services do?
Other services won't be getting them anymore.
Eh,
All the stuff. I mean, unless they pay for it. Like all the
that's a big win.
the new Avengers movie, and I think new, what is it, the Superwoman movie, whatever, from Marvel. What is she called again? I don't know.
The one played by one of the Game of
Brie
Thrones
Larson.
characters.
No, played by
Oh,
Brie
it's
Larson.
it's
Marvel.
how do I
Isn't she like called Marvel or
Captain
something?
Marvel.
Yeah, there you
X.
go. Captain Marvel. I mean, her movie first appeared on there instead of Netflix or whatnot. So all those things come out on Disney Plus first, then instead of like Netflix or Hulu or HBO or whatever it's called. So they all get priority on Disney.
How would you go about like saying Netflix and chill, but with like Disney?
You don't, because then you sound like a pedo.
Disney and chill.
No,
Oh, that is
Hey, little
so
boy, you
weird.
wanna Disney and chill?
Disney and chill with me? Yeah.
Or you wanna Disney and chill with us?
I'm good.
On.
Man,
I mean you have like Hulu and Hang, and then you have Netflix and chill, and then I think there's already is Disney and something.
I don't know. I didn't even know there was like a Hulu and Hang thing because I
Disney
didn't think Hulu was relevant.
apparently Disney Plus and Trust is the new Netflix and chill.
And Thrust or Trust?
Trust.
Oh.
Thrust?
Oh no.
Disney
Baby
and
Yoda's too innocent to be associated with this.
I heard Thrust. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it said. Thrust.
See, it works.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't see how you could be watching The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda comes up and then you just suddenly get the urge to
Thrust.
because you're like,
Thrust.
maybe we should make your own.
Oh.
You'll be-
All right, guys, that's it for today's podcast.
Whoa,
FBI.
whoa. We got
Can we
one
make that
last
baby?
topic. Oh, you want to make that baby boy?
I'd make that baby.
yeah, well,
Okay. So, our last topic I think we should discuss is it's officially December now. So, I'm going to ask, did you guys meet your goals and are you ready for the new decade? I'm sure I could have kept this for, future week podcast, but like it's December, so it's like, you got your last month and I feel like it's my turn to check up and see if you guys did anything that you wanted to do.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't like putting goals or setting goals because if you don't reach them, you feel so disappointed. And if you do make a goal, it should be a really easy one to do within a month. Like, I think it's better having a month goal than a whole year goal
True.
Facts.
True.
because I feel like you just get disappointed and sad and depressed if you don't reach the goal.
Well, I mean, people just do this for like, it's a new year, it's a new me, maybe we can do something this year. That's the whole point of it. You think
So
it's a
then
fresh
by,
new slate, but it's not really a thing.
I mean, yes, it wasn't a goal of mine originally, but I managed to stop drinking energy drinks, so that's a big goal for me or achievement.
Well,
That's an
that's good.
achievement. I would say it's a pretty big thing.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yes, sir.
So
I
like
stopped drinking those too.
how I did it was like I know most people set like definitive goals like oh, I'm gonna go to the gym 5 times a week, or I'm gonna cook once a week. But I kind of just wrote like big category words,
What do you mean?
like be more organized, be more kind.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's not really helpful because like I guess you don't really know what that means.
I
But
guess
I
they have to
think
be more specific, perhaps.
yeah. And really I think I did better than last year.
You've been a
Think
naughty
about
boy.
that.
He failed your goal.
Yeah, I've been mean to everyone.
Gunk,
What
have
about
I
you?
been mean or nicer this year?
I don't know. I think it's been tipsy turvy.
I
The
mean,
start of the year was not great, but
yeah, but I
it was-
think I was pretty nice at the start of this year.
no,
I
I
could have been
think
a lot more.
you've been. I don't. You know what, Jay? I don't think you're necessarily mean.
Mm,
Okay,
mm-hmm.
so I don't think that's.
Mm.
I don't think that's fair. So I don't know. I think you've been nicer. I think you've
Okay,
been
that's good to hear. That's good to
If
hear.
I'm going, if
I
yeah,
guess no. I think the better question is: has he been more memey or less memey?
more memey, definitely.
Mm,
Mm.
mm.
So
I
that
think
means okay.
Fortnite changed him.
What do you mean Minecraft changed? Well,
Forever.
Baby Yoda changed me, Smile.
But yes, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, you've kind of put like some words in my head that I can't stop saying now, like Pepega,
Yeah, Papaya. Gosh.
Yeah.
forehead,
More
or like
with the
Icona.
lingo.
Bud.
Bud. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when people call me bud. It's so annoying.
It's
I
okay,
hate
bud.
that too.
Actually,
What do
I'm
you mean,
just
bud?
kidding. I love it. Don't
I
All
hate
right,
it.
bud.
Well,
And
no.
then recently the bruv that you put on the
Oi,
server
bruv.
login.
Oi, bruv.
Yeah, oi, bruv. Oi, bruv.
Oi,
Bruv
bruv.
is
Have
like
you signed
a-
up for the doodle?
British thing, right?
It
Wait,
is.
bruv.
Come on, bruv.
Mm.
Hello.
Probably slang for brother.
Stop right
brother.
there.
Okay. Rudy,
And
didn't
then
you,
the podcast.
didn't you get? Was it
Huh?
this year or was it last year that you got your license?
Was
that last year?
That was this year.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was feeling like it was this year, but time has either gone really fast or really slow, so I don't know.
It wasn't a goal though, but I guess it's a good achievement, even though I
High
failed like
five.
4
Me too.
times.
Well, you still got it. That's all that matters in the end.
Hog.
Does it say on my card when I got it?
I assume. I think for most of us it does.
Yeah.
Let's see. When
I
does
gotta
my
renew mine this next year actually.
I actually think it was 2018. Now that I think about it,
Ooh,
no,
bad.
mine doesn't expire until 2025. Thank God.
because on my card it says 050718. So I
Wow.
guess that means I got it then. I don't. It's
I
time
guess.
flies, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was
blend.
this year or last year.
Yeah,
Huh.
still need to be better at it though. Like I don't really take initiative to drive often.
I mean, I
Wait,
don't
so do
blame you.
Jay and Skunk both have licenses?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yes, sir.
You have licenses.
Yeah,
Driver's
yeah.
Licenses.
Licenses?
I drive a dump truck. Smile.
Yeah.
What
So,
about you, Skunk?
kinda need one.
Did you say your goals? I don't know if you did.
I know I have to agree with you. I don't really set goals. I generally I just forget to, and I just keep living my normal life because I don't really have anything to set. And to kind of agree with SquareMario, it would sort of just be like a general goal, like I don't know, just be kind to others, or try to be more efficient in how I do things, something like that. But it's not like, hey, I'm gonna do this specifically. No. Like
Yeah,
if I want
I
to
think
do it, I'll just do it in that moment. I won't wait for the new year to come. You know what I mean?
True.
I think in general, whatever it is, it's almost better to make the smallest steps and then reach the big goal at like after like 100 steps.
I think so.
Well,
I
It's
yeah.
like-
So like, Instead of
It's
you
like
saying,
upload once a
Mhm.
month. Let's say that's a goal for, I don't know, 3 months, and then after that you go, okay, let's try maybe twice a month. You just kind
yeah,
of slowly take it up or whatever, bring it up.
I mean,
Mhm.
if I had to just to recap on this past year, I think one of the things that I achieved that I think is pretty cool is like my Twitch channel doing well, doing better and better, you know,
Yeah.
YouTube.
or like getting YouTube going back, like that kind of stuff. That was pretty big, and it's been really fun. So I mean, I like it. And Afterlife starting back up this year, kind of awesome. So all that has just been kind of my highlight of this year. So
It's been a
going
good
that
year.
that route, yeah, it's been really good.
Speaking of highlights, I'm not really sure what my highlight is. So much has happened this year, I think.
Come on, Runic, what is your highlight?
Been a busy year.
Well, I mean, what's your highlight, Jay?
I
Any
didn't
YouTube
kill
server?
2
Smile.
people when I was about to kill 2 people. But yeah, we started
Wait, what?
Afterlife. That was pretty great. Afterlife was pretty great. I didn't really set any goals for myself this year either, besides being nice smile. That was really it. I mean, I didn't set any YouTube goals for myself, even though, this year I did start out with Fortnite, and it's kind of surprising I didn't, since I would imagine that I would have did so if I was doing Fortnite relatively consistently and growing pretty well with it. But I didn't set anything besides just saying, hey, I want to be nice smile. That was it.
You guys actually type those stuff down, or do you not just like memorize it?
Typically, I just memorize it. Like, I know last year, I think it was
Yeah.
to hit 6,000 subs. That was it. Probably upload more consistently, but I think I did that last year. But this year, I just was like, be more nice before I kill people. That
Kill
was it.
people. Right. FBI.
FBI, open up. Okay,
This
so
is
what?
kind of sad,
What's that?
but this is gonna be my first full decade that I've lived through.
Oh my
That you what?
gosh. Is he
What?
Been
young?
around to live through. Yeah, I'm too young. This is my first 2010 to 2020.
Oh, yeah. You're a
Yeah.
millennial.
Young Lin. Okay.
1996, dude, it's the best year.
Nah.
It sounds cooler than
Nah.
1997 and 5 and whatever. 1996, brother.
Mm.
2002.
Can you? I mean, I guess you probably got the best one out of that bunch, besides 2000. Like, if you were born on 2000, man. But no.
Yeah,
My
it's
sister
easy
was born
to
in 2000.
remember.
Okay, so that means Runic's sister is on the radar. Runic, when are you gonna hook us up with your sister? So we can marry into the family.
Careful, bud. She has a boyfriend.
Oh no.
Runic, what's the age of consent in Norway?
His sister's older than you, what do you mean?
I mean, she
No,
was
I don't
born
want
in
to get her
2000.
arrested. Wait, you said what?
She was born in 2000, so you can figure out how old she is.
Well, no, he's wondering if he can be able to do stuff technically, I think.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
18.
It's 18.
Oh, you're still too young?
Oh,
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 Yeah, I
poor
know
Well,
thing.
I
some
actually don't know
countries-
if there's any difference. Like, I don't think there's any rules for having like what's it called, coitus?
Yeah,
are there
that's fine.
pedos in Norway?
Huh? No. I mean,
We're going down a deep, dark
thing.
tunnel.
That's a different thing, dude. That's like if you're 50 and you're dating a 9-year-old. That's different.
Okay, but they're not strict
But I
about
think if both are like at the same age or around, or very close or whatever, I don't think you're gonna get arrested for having coitus.
Well, thankfully, Afterlife is not lawyers, so if you want to actually read up on the laws of Norway, you're more than welcome to by going to their website and figuring that out for yourself, Smile. As not everything here is fact, Smile.
Big true.
So nobody else has any big highlights of 2019 that they have?
no, sir.
No, sir. Okay. Hmm.
Um.
Um,
Yeah.
oh, let me see. I might have
How?
hit 1,000 subscribers this month,
Oh
or not this
my
month,
gosh.
this year.
This month.
Oh
Damn.
my gosh.
Wait, how do you check?
Social Blades file? Your YouTube channel? Oh, it's probably Social Blade. Even though they kind of killed that.
Here's the-
Guess maybe a goal for next year for me is to try and hit the 100,000.
You can do it, Runic.
Yes. Depends really how I go about it.
All about you uploading more consistently or learning to clickbait smile. Or maybe getting another video with Craner or whoever that's popular.
Afterlife bots. Every time you say afterlife.
AfterLife, but every time you say Papega, something happens.
Yeah.
Papega.
Or cringe.
Cringe.
Thank you, Hugh.
Thank you.
That's kind of cringe.
That's all you need to say. Thank you.
Cringe.
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
Thank
Hugh.
you, Hugh. Thank you,
Will
Will
Smith.
Smith. Thank you, man.
Oh my god.
Hey, we just got all the big people on the podcast today.
We should invite Will Smith to the server, honestly.
And
Skunk. Come on, Skunk. What are you trying to do?
sorry.
I'm not gonna go
sorry.
there.
Not during the podcast.
No.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
And
okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, you better not do that, Skunk. It's okay. So I think we can call it a wrap for today's podcast. I don't know if you guys have anything else you guys want to add on to the podcast, but we've been going on for, I think this will be our longest podcast, so I figure it's probably best to call it an end here, an end to the bronze episode.
Nice.
I think it's been pretty good.
Bronze episode.
Okay, well, if you don't have anything else to add, then yeah. Okay, Skunk, do the outro.
Oh, God. And I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
Okay, Runic, do the outro. Runic, do the outro.
All right, guys. So we hope you enjoyed the AfterLife podcast. Make sure to check us out on the wait, let me Spotify and Apple and Google
And YouTube.
and yeah, and YouTube. And make sure
Don't
to
forget to leave a like. Yeah. Do keep going.
hit that like button. Just smash that.
Uh-huh.
Cringe.
Give the like button a hug.
Bye.
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 Cringe.
Skunk.
Wow, Skunk didn't even say bye.
So I got interrupted right at the end there. And
That's
so
something to get.
that.
Wow.
I'm not gonna do that. All right, goodbye, people.
What do you mean?
That's so
Goodbye.
unenthusiastic.
Why are you leaving, Skunk?
No,
What
I'm
do you
saying
mean?
goodbye to the podcast.
Oh, I
'cause
was like,
assume
why are
you're
you
still
leaving us?
recording. As you do. Like the last podcast, you kept recording for like a good 10 minutes afterwards.
What?
Yeah, it was like a long
Okay.
time. I was like, oh, this is great. It's like bonus content.
I have never.
So speaking of content, what type of content do you guys like to watch on VR?
The podcast is over. I can't speak anymore.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're done, right?
Yeah, we're done. Why? Are you trying to leave us for CS:GO, huh?
No, I'm not playing CS:GO ever again.
I like CF. You said that last time.
Wait, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
You say a lot of things that I don't believe anymore.
I'm on like a 8 losing streak, so I don't think I'm gonna play for a while.
Imagine losing that many times in a game.
I'm gonna
Lol.
grind out Minecraft.
Imagine.
I'm gonna grind my horse.
Oh,
You're gonna do what to your horse, Runic?
Nothing.
oh,
Oh, I thought he said whore, but okay.
Oh.
oh.
Gotta grind my whore.
Okay.
Hey, bye, podcast. See ya.
I'm gonna cry my horse.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Mr. Square, round boy.
Round Mario.
Do we continue?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Ow.
What are you like doing the thing for the doctor? Okay, Scott. I'm gonna stick my finger in your butt, and you're gonna have to do this.
Oh, wait.
Wait.